is weigh-in day this morning. So I am supposed to focus on things besides weight. So let's talk about that first. As far as the positive things that I've gotten from this, I've talked about this before. I have more energy. I feel like my mind is more clear. I think I'm just eating more clean foods, and so my digestion, I have less problems with my digestion. I still have some, but much less, not even daily. And I am feeling much more comfortable in myself, my clothes, my space. Um, I am still struggling with some of the, like, I still just feel like there's too much in some places, and the wiggling and hanging and the tightness around my arms, but it's a lot less. And so when I get dressed to go somewhere or do something, I'm happier. I will admit, when before this all started, there were times that I either declined to do something because of that, or I would get dressed or get ready, and then sometimes I would just sit down and cry because I felt so yucky and awful and stuffed into what I was wearing. My frustration with not being able to affect it, that I would try to lose weight and not make any gains with that or make any losses with that, were issues for me at the time. So I'm just very thankful that I found something that got me to this point, because even though I still have progress I want to make, I still have a lot more. Even though this isn't supposed to be about weight, I definitely will be more comfortable if there's if I do lose more. I'm trying not to say what I'm going to say, um, but I'm definitely in a much preferred state right now than I was before. So where I am now is, even with the scale stalling a little bit, I'm okay with that. That's not the thing that will derail me now, because there's just so many other things. This is so much preferable to that, that I just don't see any reason to quit. Now, as far as how I've done in the last, and I'm going to do a 2 week review because of being sick and having all those days that disrupted things. I had days I wasn't on the diet, and for the first time since I started in this last week. So I'm a little nervous about it. On top of, we did go out to dinner last night. I don't eat out very often, and even though I think I did okay, if you saw it, I did eat some fried cauliflowers that I wasn't planning on doing. My son-in-law ordered those. I wasn't even planning on eating them. And then he actually got called away. He's a firefighter, and he had a call, and so he left, and the fried cauliflower came, and I wasn't planning on eating it, but it had taken us so long to get seated. She hadn't even taken her order yet, and I was so hungry that I thought, well, I'll just have one or two. And I was so hungry, I ended up having six. And then I was like, get these over to the other side of the table. I need to not put any more in my mouth. And then when I got the naked wings, and I had, the sauce put on the side, I only ate four of those to try to, and then I was perfectly satisfied with that. So, but anyway, a lot of times eating out, that food has a higher salt content in it, and so I am worried between my cheating this week, you know, eating the things that I shouldn't have. I was definitely over my calories on Monday, and then having food last night that potentially could have resulted in me retaining some water this morning when I got on the scale. And I'm like, okay, I'm preparing myself for it's going to be what it's going to be. I have to focus on how much better I feel now and why it's worth just continuing going in this fashion. And then my goals were my normal ones of the 10,000 steps a day and staying on meal plans. So I didn't really meet either one of those. And normally I'd be really, really down on myself and beating myself up about it. But I'm kind of, I'm forgiving myself because the only days that I didn't meet those two goals were when I was actually sick. So when I was feeling okay, I did do what I needed to do. And then my other goals that I had set were to get one of my playlist videos out, and I did that. Now I'm trying to remember which one I added, and then and I remember, and then I also played the Wii, and I got my towpath bike ride in. So I would say that I did okay with I did great with that, and then my working on my mental health and taking care of myself that way was a massive fail. It's funny because normally I wouldn't be doing well with the things that I didn't succeed on the diet and sticking to plan and you know, just pushing through. But where I failed is in being really angry with myself and very, very, not just angry, but very negative self-talk over the event with my dog. And even that has carried through for a few days. And there was even something in my husband's truck the other day that I don't know if I went to plug something. I don't even remember what it was. And I was like, oh my God, what an idiot. And I'm right back to name calling. I hadn't done that. I'd been doing the blonde moment thing for a little while. And I'm right back to, you know, loser, idiot. Some of the words are swear words. So that's high on my priority list this week to nip that in the bud, because I have recognized that that has been a source of leading to the things like the depression, the poor motivation, the self-sabotage, all of those things that I should know better and slip into doing. So I don't want that to become part of my life again. All right, last time I weighed in, I was 188.3. All right then. That is me. 187.1, so I lost a pound. I'm kind of happy about that. Hi, I am getting ready to do my Sunday cardio workout, and I decided I haven't done step Reebok in a while, so I've got my step and I'm going to get started on step Reebok today. Hi, I've got the update for day 71. So day 71 was an absolutely terrific day. Started out the day with looking at the positive things that I've gained from doing this. It's been some work, but I definitely am doing much better here 71 days later than I was back then. And I still have some work to do. And then I even got a pound of weight loss, which I really was kind of expecting a little bit of a gain. When I look at what I did off the diet and then not having dinner on Wednesday, in the past, those are things that have led to the scale not being very friendly to me. So having it be down a pound is just absolutely wonderful. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I'm still in my swimsuit, starting at about noon today. Out in the pool again, got my exercise in, got my 10,000 steps in, and it was a gorgeous day. I didn't think from the forecast that we were going to have any pool weather this weekend at all. And today, not a cloud in the sky. It was so sunny. And it didn't get really super hot, but because the sun was just so bright and shining, it was actually perfect. Both my daughters came over today, my son-in-law and some of their friends, and so I had a pool full of fun people, and it just was a really, really nice day. I stayed on meal plan. I would say the only thing I probably need to look at, I've been enjoying those Corona seltzers, and I probably need to not enjoy as many as I am, but being honest, and I'm just gonna tell you how many I had today. So I am looking very forward to kicking off this week. Tomorrow morning, my niece and I have a spin workout plan to do together. And I also am going to head back out and I think it's supposed to be a nice enough day I can get back to staining. I've got 12, I counted 12 sections left to do, so I'm going to try to do a section or two a day as long as I have a day without rain that I can get out there. And so that'll put me, maybe by the end of this month, I can have that done. So as far as goals go this week, I think my main goal is going to be to just get completely back on track. The second goal I'm going to set is I really do love playing the Wii. So I am going to just set a goal. If I have rainy days and I'm stuck inside, I think those are the days I should play the Wii. And I definitely have some mental health, stress management work to do. I need to sit down and reconcile what happened with the dog and some of the things I'm angry with myself about. And so I just have some work to do with those things. And I really want to get on top of that before there's that downward slip. And so I think I'm ready for that. I'm ending, it was kind of what I would sum up as a pretty terrible week. And it's ending, the last couple of days have just been fabulous. So I am so thankful for that. And so since I'm ending with this feeling, I really think that I'm ready to do what I need to do with that. So I'll see you tomorrow.